Good morning and welcome back to The Infected. This is episode 10, which means it is day 10 in our series, and I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done around the base. Unfortunately, I am absolutely kicking myself because I realized after I completed the last video that this is something I did that I am not only regretting, I am super regretting. I really wish I hadn't done it. As I was thinking about my base defenses and I was setting everything up, I really wanted to have the store right here. And I thought, okay, no big deal. It'll take 2 copper and I'll do it. And then I'm taking 4 copper and I thought, it's still no big deal. I really regret building it because building this has meant that I've lost the opportunity to build something else. And that is that I still have 1 tech point available. I really wanted to buy the circular saw bench. It's here. I don't see it. I'm sure I'm just missing it. But the circular saw bench, here it is, circular saw bench right here. 1 tech point. I could have bought that thing and placed it where I wanted it, up at the upper look at, or I'll show you in a second, but circular saw bench would have taken, it's cobalt, not iron. I didn't remember that right. I was so sure when I was thinking about that took cobalt, or that took copper, not cobalt. That's perfect. I now super unregret that because I think that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and get started on that. I was going to do something a little bit different, but I really, really want to get that circular bench done. I've been dumping stuff down here on the ground because I need to have a lot of logs, and I will get them. But I really want to make that circular saw bench. The other thing I really need to get done today is I need to work on my base, of course, and expand it a bit and start laying things out. But I also need to make some more I want to call them darts, and I know that's not the right word. Let me look up the correct word so I don't use the incorrect term. Bolt. I just remember what it was. Bolt. Where is it? That's a tranquilizer dart. Bone arrow. It's on here. I'm sure it is, and I'm pretty sure it's called a bolt. Why am I not seeing this? That's a steel spear. I can also make that today, which would be great. I think I'm going to do that. That's the... Why am I not seeing this? It doesn't matter. It's on here somewhere. I'm sure in post-production I'll be like, right there, you big dummy. Anyway, I need to make more bolts. I need to look to see what's required to make the more bolts, and I will do that in the episode today, but I've been running with 4 for a while. If we have time, I have something I discovered while I was running around that I'm super excited about. I think it's going to be really interesting. It's something the dev is obviously working on, and I didn't see it. I don't read all of the patch notes all of the time, but it's something that that slipped in under my radar. But it's exciting. I'll show it to you hopefully soon. Anyway, so what my plan is, I'm going to divide this into an area where this is my unofficial cut line, and everything over here is going to be saw benches, and everything over here is going to be forges. At least in the temporary, which means I need to expand this direction because I'm going to put all of my iron ingot storage over here. Let's see, how are you doing? By the way, just emptied this thing, except I couldn't quite empty it. I forgot about that because it pulls stuff really quick, and I am super, super thankful for that. Let's drop you in. I need all of these, of course, to make some more iron. But in addition to that, I need these because I believe they're part... I'm going to say this, having not been able to find it, not able to double check, but I'm pretty sure that you need these iron fragments for the bolts. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the case. There we go. Okay, now let's buy the tech point. Let me confirm. I'm pretty sure I have cobalt. Yeah, I do. That's awesome. I can't believe that. I thought for sure I'd had that wrong, and it took 2 copper. The reason I think is because I associate copper with electricity, and so I think anything like the circular saw bench is going to take copper because it has wiring, it has a motor, it has stuff like that. So, circular saw bench technology, there it is. Done. All right, let's go ahead and drop one in place so that we can start building planks at a much faster rate. Placeable circular saw bench. Now, unfortunately, which way is the forward? I think it's that way. Okay, and it's not going to let me do it because I got stuff on the ground. Let me build it and I will relocate it. It is those logs that are in the way, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's grab you guys. I'm just going to dump you over here somewhere so that you're out of the way and I can get this done. Okay, while I'm here, I am going to grab the 2 cobalt that I need. And I don't remember what the other thing, I knew it was electrical parts. Let's see. Mechanical parts, I got the 2 cobalt and 8 iron. So I'm going to have to definitely be working on my iron. Let me grab that one guy that I've got. And I'm going to just have to start cooking up iron as fast as I can. Wow, look at that. I love these forges. These forges are awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab you. And drop you in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How did I count that wrong? I don't know. All right, let's see. What do we have in our inventory? 3, 3, 8. Okay. Yeah, let's fill this up and we will make this when we get a 10 stack. There we go. I didn't count how many I have, so I may have too many stones or not enough. I have too many. Okay, let's put that away. No, drop. Okay, let's grab you. I love those extractors. I know I keep saying that, but I do. All right, I'm going to need mechanical parts and I'm going to need electrical parts, 4 of each. So let me run downstairs and get those. I also should grab the oil because I know I have at least one thing of oil. And I don't remember where it is. Probably not in these locations. I was just right here, so I thought I'd grab them. I think they're up here. So big stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then oil was probably in here. Oh, I have a lot more than I thought. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. Let me drop those seeds off. I don't want to carry them with me. I also need to line up a place to move all of my food. I am wasting food by not harvesting this, which I could be, you know, if nothing else, letting it spoil so that I can make more biofuel. And I'm wanting to relocate it. Maybe I'll just relocate it over here for right now. I mean, my bed is just temporary here. I really am going to move it up over there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Once I get the planks going, I'm going to expand this direction and build the farm over here. All right, let's drop you guys off here. That's everything except the iron. All right, you're done. Let's grab you. You're almost done. Let's grab you. That should be 10 then, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's see if I can get 2 over here. Perfect. Let's take all. There we go. We're going to drop this in here. Even though it says iron, I'm going to drop fragments in there. Okay, nice. Is there anything else I need to move? I'm going to move you out of the way a little bit more too. Do you guys need planks or logs? You need both. So I've just sort of randomly dropped them in here. I can't use too many of my logs because I want to fill up this thing as soon as I can. Okay, let's check. Are you done? Okay, not quite. Not quite. All right, so I'm going to start laying this down. I am a little concerned about this rock right here. Like, I like having this rock area right here, but I don't know when I'm going to have to step up because I want to be able to build a wall across there. And if I can't click on the quarter, I won't be able to build a wall, which means I'm going to have to do something creative with, or come up with something. Yeah, that is just not going to be a thing. Because what will happen is I'm not going to be able to place a wall in this quarter, which means this is just going to be an open area. That, or I'm going to use this as an area where to build stairs and step up. Maybe I'll do that. Can I build stairs here if I can't click on the end of this? I don't know the answer to that question. My guess is no. All right, let's grab you. And I'm going to put my water out, or my fires out, because I'm not going to spend the time to cook stone anymore. Let's see, where's my hunger at? Yeah, I should probably find something to eat too. Let's get you and put you out. There we go. And I'm going to take that and put it away. I didn't have anything in there, right? Yeah. Okay. Grab you, put you in there, and here we go. Yes, look at that. That's so exciting. I love this part of the game. The middle part of the game to me is the most exciting. Do I have this correct? I just don't remember if there was a right side or a wrong side. I'm going to assume this is the forward side because you'll be working with the blade side. So it makes the most sense to me that that's where that would be. All right, what's going on? Oh, I need to start building some ceiling stuff. Because I have started running into that. We're in June. It's the middle of the summer, and my dude gets sun problems pretty quickly. And that is definitely a huge problem. Oh, you know what I can do? I just remembered this. I can make a hat for him. Let's see, what does that take, and where do I do that? I turn my light off. Hit F4. Clothing. Oh, that flickering is annoying. There it is. Sun hat. What does it take? Fiber and 3 cloth. Yes, we're doing that. And it doesn't say where to do it. It doesn't. Okay. Let's run down here. I'm pretty sure I've got some feathers down here. I know for sure I've got some fiber down here. Not feathers. Cloth. Oh, that's the wrong area. I know, buddy. I got you. We're going to stand in here and cool off a little bit. That's the 3 cloth and the 25 fiber right here. Let's take the 26 and put one back. Okay. Let's see if I can do that in my inventory. I'm going to stand in here and drink some water. That is the wrong one. Eat that, eat that, eat that, and eat that. Okay. I've filled up quite a bit. I don't know. I don't have any protein, I don't believe. Yeah, I need to think about that. Or I need to start hunting some animals and getting some protein down so that I can refill my protein. All right, let's see. Can I make the hat? 25. Not on my inventory. I need the workbench. Did I move my workbench upstairs? I did not. I need to do that. Oh, I forgot I had that bear. Oh, perfect. All right, let's come in here and let's put it on. Or unless it auto put it on. I can't remember if it does that or not. No, because I got this guy. Oh, wow. He's down. Did you guys see that? His durability is down to 0 already. That's crazy. Which it's really unfortunate is what it is, because I need to do something about that. While I'm here, let's go ahead and see if we can make that piece of iron. Where's my... Did I move it upstairs? Where's my iron? My anvil. I was thinking it was in that corner. Oh, it's in this corner. I need to figure out where to put this. I need to create a crafting area is what I need to do. There we go. Let's work on that. Let's also, while we're here, I know this is off track. Let's grab some sticks and let's work on, where did I put this guy right here? Okay. I'm going to move you out of the way. I'm going to drop my cans off. This is driving me up a wall. Get organized, people. There. This isn't necessarily organization, but I want my seeds lined up here first. Okay, I'm going to eat these 2 things. Get my protein up. Okay. Now let's go stand in the shade so we can do this and let my sun resistance build up. I need this guy. And is there anything else I need? I need to do it on the advanced workbench. I'm going to move you just in here for right now. That area is really crowded. Let's just put my workbenches in here. Is that straight? Yeah, straight enough. There we go. And that way this can be my food prep area, except I need to find a better spot for that crate. And then this can be my crafting area, at least temporarily. I need to move this upstairs, but I haven't. All right, do I make it on the advanced workbench? I do. Let's pull this up and take a look. That guy right there. That's it. It just takes the 2 things I've got. I wasn't sure if it took fiber. Oh, that's right. I need to empty the slot for it. Did I have 3? It is. Goodbye, my friend. You've been useful, and I've appreciated your service. But I've upgraded, so goodbye. That feels so sad. I'm just kidding. I'm so excited about this. All right. What else do we need to do down here? Anything? My sun resistance is going up quite a bit. Plus, I got my new fancy hat on. I wish there was a way to mount the flashlight on that. That would be fantastic. Okay, let's grab you guys. I'm going to make some stick holders before I forget. Because, are not stick holders. I need the plank holders. I know I've got some downstairs and I'll bring them up. But in the end, I'm going to use a ton of stick holders and log holders. So no, I don't want to do that. Sorry, not stick holders. Plank holders and log holders. So let's just get as many sticks as we can. And let's start laying these things out. Okay. I'm going to refill this while I can. Okay. So I'm going to extend this a little bit using these planks. And then I'm going to put my plank holders. Is it getting ready to rain? I think it is. Okay, so I need more planks here. And I'm out of, I keep saying planks. I'm out of logs. I'm out of logs. I'll do that in a second. Let me lay down the plank holders for right now. And then I'll relocate them when I can. Storage. Plank holders. I just want to get, you know, a reasonable amount up here. Because now that I've got this circular... when did that get crooked? Are all of those crooked? I must have touched my mouse and didn't realize it. Yeah, I'm going to have to straighten all those out. Not doing that on camera. I'll do it another time. Plus, I actually plan on just relocating these, so if they're not straight, it's not the end of the world. There we go. Okay. Good. Now the other thing I want to do, let's get this out of the way. Actually, I'm just going to drop you right there for right now. Because it doesn't do me any good up there without any logs in it. I also need to make some log carriers. So I think I'm going to put them right on this side. Same logic applies. I'll relocate them, but I want some log carriers right here so I can, you know, I can use them to feed this thing when I need to. This is pretty... okay. I wasn't sure if that could go farther back, but I see the planks, so it can't go any closer to that wall. All right, let's drop some log carriers. Placeable. Storage. I think that's the log stand. Is that correct? It looks straight, and I'm not touching my mouse wheel, so I don't want this to be screwed up. There. That's enough. Let's get some more sticks. Get as many as I can carry. How many am I short? 2. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I can make a cut, and I can run out here, run downstairs, fill up both of my log carriers, or fill up all of this stuff. Is that everything? Oh, yeah, look at that. That's so much faster. That's so much more efficient. I love it. All right, I'm going to make a cut here, and I'm going to fill up all of this stuff with logs so I can make some progress. All right, I am almost done with all of the stuff that I wanted to do. There's just a few more things, and I will show you where I'm at. One thing is, I've filled up both of these things with water now, and let me put this fire out. I chopped up a log so I could fill that guy up. I'm going to leave them up there. It isn't too big of a rush. I wanted to move these on top of the little building that I'm in right now, only because they're out of the way. I don't use them often enough, but I don't really want to lose them. So I'm just going to put them out of the way for right now. I need to grab that and move it up there. That's the last of my plank carriers, but that will happen in a minute, or in a bit anyway. Let's drop this up here. Yeah, that's good enough for right now. Then let's grab, I wish I could take both of these, but I can't take the log and the logs and the plank carrier up there at the same time. There we go. So this is completely full. This is completely full. And the other thing that I've worked on is I made my iron. So let's go ahead and run downstairs and make the stone or the iron spear, because the iron spear is so much better than the stone spears. I don't, whoa. I'm sorry, guy. I didn't realize I was running you that hard. Shoot. I left my sticks up here now, and I need to run up here and get one. I was in such a rush, I ran past it. Actually, let's grab a couple, because I don't really remember how much it takes. All right, there we are. I think it has to be on the advanced workbench, if I remember correctly. Let's come up here. I need to make this guy first. I just got my thing of steel. Where is it not? Oh, it's crafted on the anvil. That's right. Let's bring you over here and craft you. And then let's craft this guy on the advanced workbench. Oh, I need to dump the other one. Not making that mistake twice. There we go. This, and then I assume it's just one stick. 3 sticks. All right, let's look it up. Oh, and some plant fiber. Nice. I'm glad I had plant fiber on me. Perfect. Now I think I am set. Let's hit F3. Yeah, I've got all of the more advanced tools. I love it. That is so much better. That's one thing that I really appreciate about the developer, is he has changed it so that you get these more advanced tools pretty quickly. Whereas in the older version of this game, you didn't. And I like this so much better, because early game is an important part of any game development, or is an important part of any game. Hey, bird. But I just love the fact that he set it up so that you get this early enough, because it's so much better and it's so much nicer. Let's empty this while we can. I'm going to have to make some more nails and make some more stone crates. And I'm going to make some more of these, but not right away. For right now, this is going to be good enough. All right, let's continue building our way out this direction. I have everything I need. I just don't have any of it on me. I didn't dump these guys, so I'm just going to put them in here instead of saving them up. It's not worth going down again to put them away. I'm just going to put them in here. There, that'll work. All right. What do we need right here? Probably everything. Let's just load up. I also need to butcher that bear by the end of the day, because I need to cook some meat. Oops. Let's just start this way and work our way down. Okay. Oops. Can I walk on that? I don't think I can, and I'm not going to fall in. I'm pretty sure you can walk on the ceilings, but I don't think you can walk on the foundations. You know what? Let's just test it. Nope, you can't. I didn't think that was the case, but as I've said before, I don't have the best memory in the world, so I don't always remember the way things are. And I don't play this game every day, so I don't always, again, remember the way things are. Ah, that's better. All right, we're going to expand out this direction a bit more. I want these pillars to be kind of the center divide. Although, again, I need to come up with a good solution for what to do with this right here. Foundation. Can I even put a foundation? Oh, good. Let's continue out this direction. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan for the greenhouse to go in this location right here, which means I'm going to start making plants right here. I'm going to start moving my plants up here so I can just have this place all ready to go. Am I out of planks? No, don't have enough logs. Fortunately, I planned for this. It's amazing how fast you can go through logs in this game. Yeah, actually, let me check to see. Yeah, I'm completely out of planks too. So let me load up on planks. There we go. I put my one hand on top of the mouse to stop it from shaking, because that shaking irritates me. I don't know how to stop that from happening. I think the problem is I bought a light mouse. Not really on purpose. It just had the other functions that I wanted. and it just doesn't have the mass to stop the shaking. Okay, let's load up on planks again, and let's come over here and start laying down our foundation. I want to expand. What is my... Oh, I'm in the sun again. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. He's probably going to be okay. I don't think I'm going to take any health damage because of this. Yeah, I'm just going to start here in the corner and put my plant beds down. Now, you might make the argument, why put it where you're going to put the greenhouse? Because if you put it right here, then you're just going to have to move them all. And I get that. I'm just kind of dropping them in the general area. So sometimes fun choices are not always optimum choices. Oh, that's right. It's under other, I think. All right. You know what I'm going to need? Oh, that's right. You can't smack them together. They don't auto-click together until they're built. Let's just drop a bunch of these right here. Okay. Now, this is going to take nails and planks. So let me work on my iron. All right, buddy. I'll go in, I swear. Okay. Let's take all. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's light this guy up. It means I'm going to need 7 more stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's drop this guy off. And light it up. Now I know I've got some iron in here, and I will use that to make nails in just a second. I need to go get the anvil and bring it up here. Let's start with this. Just going to empty my planks that I've got in my inventory. That's it. Let's run down here. Oh, man, my guy is completely down to 0 sun resistance. That's okay. I'll show you. I have deleted all of my plank carriers, and I deleted my plank storage and everything. So I am 100% clear on this area, which makes me want to build a wall right here. I realized it was just a visual block having those here. It didn't actually, the benches here, it didn't really offer any more protection. But it just seems like this is so much more exposed. Again, I realize that's a psychological fallacy, not a true logical argument, but it is what it is. And I'm going to put some better defenses right here. All right, I came down. You know what? I'm going to bring that up too. I came down here for what? Oh, that's right. I came down here for this guy. Now, where to put him? I don't know that I've got a great spot because I don't have a specific crafty area. For right now, I'm just going to kind of put them in the corner, the edge between where my saw working area and my smelting area is. Let's take all of you. And you're not quite done yet. I'll grab you in just a second. Let's grab all of you. Move all. And let's grab all of you now. And I'm going to put you out because I don't have enough stone to be running you now. I realize I've got some, and I could, but I don't need the iron that badly. Okay, that's good enough for now. And let's take you guys and make you into nails. And nails. Cool. Let's grab... Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I know you're uncomfortable. This new hat will be better for you to borrow. That way I don't wait until you're completely out of sun. I mean, your sun resistance is down to 0. All right, put my finger on the mouse so it stops bouncing around like that. That's irritating to me. All right, there we go. Or what am I missing? Nails. Take that, drop that in there. You're not quite done. Let's fill the rest of the stuff up with planks. And you're full of planks. You're full of planks. And there, I'm out of planks. I can run downstairs, and while I'm waiting for that iron to cook, let's drop down here, and let's relocate these guys. Harvest. Harvest. If I was going to be doing this, I would put some stairs on the opposite side so I quit having to run all the way around there. That'd be very convenient. Where am I going to put my balance? Oh, I need to build some storage up here too. Or I need to relocate my storage too. That's probably a better way to start. Okay. You guys are going right there. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm going to need to build another saw bench up here, I think, so that I can process biofuel. I don't want to run all the way downstairs to deal with my biofuel. Let's check on the iron. Take you and put you out. Okay. How many planks? I don't think I've got any on me, right? Actually, let's turn these into nails first. Okay, that's good. Now I need to make some planks. I need to make some more storage. 6. Okay. Now I'm sure I'll need this. I'll use this later, but right now I just want the storage for... Did I count 6? Seriously? But I really want to drop these guys in here so I can go get... Actually, let's just build the ones I've got up here. Cool. The thing is that I want to get all this placed before I do my... There we go. I want to get all these built, and I want to get them lined up before I put the seeds in there. Because I don't want the seeds to... I want to lay out in a way that makes logical sense. Harvest... Harvest. Okay, actually, I think that's enough. I'm going to make another cut here because this is just going to be a lot of running up and down the stairs. So I will be back in just one sec. All right, I've got everything up here, even if it isn't necessarily well organized and laid out. Let me just finish building the plant beds that I've got. My dude is seriously hungry. He needs protein in a bad way. I might just eat one of those MRA packs. I realize I could butcher an animal and I can use the meat to do that. Yeah, let's do that. I realize I can butcher an animal, but I'd rather just eat that thing and not worry about it right now. I want to get my planters. I want to get my garden up and running again. And that's just not going to happen if I keep stopping to do other stuff. Awesome. That's everything. Okay. So I can, of course, make more. This was just an arbitrary amount that I started with. So let's grab you, N, and move you out of the way. Let's take this and just start smacking them together. N, E. Oh, I'm hitting R. N. How could you be having sun problems? Look, the sun is down, dude. Relax. N. E. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Let's do 6 across. Sounds like doing a not a jigsaw puzzle. What is that called? Crossword puzzle. There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna swap out. I just realized I need to swap out my hat. Is it downstairs? I bet it is. Because I know this has been said 100 times before, but as it gets dark in the game, I can see just fine. But YouTube darkens the videos up, so I need to make this visible for everybody else. Let's put you right here and put this back on so that I can turn my light on. There we go. There, now you guys should be able to see better. Sorry about that. I know, dude. Just relax, man. You're a bit on the dramatic side. You know that? I'm a drama queen. All right. Should I leave any kind of gap right here? I don't know. So I've got 3 left. I'm just going to do... So if I do one right there, I'm going to do one right here. Then I'm going to relocate this one. It isn't necessary by any means. I just think it looks better to have this gap right here to run it. Otherwise, I'm going to be running across my plants, which just doesn't make any sense. All right, let's see what I got for seeds. Let's take all of the seeds that I have. Too bad I can't grow mushrooms. That'd be cool. So there are 7 different types, and I have got 12, 13, 14, 15. So that means I could do 2 of each and have 1 left over. I'm going to go for extra melon, I think. So if I've got 2 of every kind of seed, yeah. So what do I want in the back? Probably the tall stuff. So I'm going to put a corn and corn right there, okay? And then I'm going to put the cucumber and the cucumber right here. Then we're going to go for pumpkin. Then what do we want? I didn't do the melons, did I? No. We'll do melon. No, oh, shoot. You know what? I should have done that. I want the melons right here. Because if I'm going to do 3 melons, I want them all to be... shoot. I'm going to have to relocate that one. That was dumb. I'm going to save this one for a melon. And then I'm going to move this one right here when I'm done. I'm going to make you into an onion. And then I'll make that into onion when I'm done. And so what's left? Potato. And potato. Whoops. Potato. And then I believe it just should be watermelon. Watermelon. And watermelon. I think that's it. I'm kicking myself for not doing that right. That's okay. It won't take too long to grow. Let's go ahead and put my seeds back. And drop them all off. And we're good. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. That looks really, really good. Oh, I forgot I had this one over here. That throws my numbers off. Does that change anything? Maybe it does. I don't know. I'll have to think about what I want to do with that. Because, you know, more food is obviously better than less food. So let's do this. Let's grab all of the spoiled food that I've got. Actually, let's just take this container right here. We're going to move you to right here for right now. And I'm going to grab this one. And I'm going to do the same thing. And you guys are just going to hold food. Okay? Then you, which I will be relocating, are going to hold cans. Do I want seeds and cans? I don't, actually. I want the seeds in a different place than the cans. So let's grab you guys, move you out of here. I'm just going to keep that small ration there because I don't really have a better spot for it. I'm going to move you guys down. Move the cans in here. So this is going to be everything to do with cans. And then what I'm going to do is just build one more. I'm going to dump that in there so I can carry it. I'm going to build one more storage unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. Placeable storage container. Okay. Now let's locate you on top of this one. Oh, I gotta rotate that. It's on. Whoa, that was a funny jump. Let's move you out of the way and then put it back. Oops. Because I don't want the hinges going the wrong direction. There we go. And let's take this one and put it back. Okay. That one's going to be cans. And this one will be seeds. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. I think that'll work. This is going to be a good area. I'm going to block it off a little bit. I don't know how, but I need to block it off some. I'll think about that until I get the tech. I don't need to get the tech for the greenhouse for a while because it's going to be a while before it's winter, so I'm not super concerned about it. What time is it? Almost 11 p.m. Yeah, so this looks good. I'm happy with this. I just wish I'd got it done earlier so I could take a screenshot, show you where I'm at. But I've made so much progress today, actually. Let me just stamp here and show you. Look at all of that. I got my forages. Oh, well, the forages were done. Can't get up there. I got my forages done. I got a circular saw bench done. I got all of these planting done. That's fantastic. Plus, I've expanded all of this right here. What does it take? Logs. I'll have to run down and get some logs, but I'm not doing that on camera. I think the one thing I would like to do, and this is kind of a good way for me to spend the end of the day, because I try to end these videos right at midnight in game. But I think what I'm going to do is continue to work on my base defenses here again, because I want this to be all around. As I said, this is episode 10, which means we're at day 10. And I believe the hordes start in just a few days. So I need to have all of this stuff ready. And I don't really want to dedicate an entire day to it, but I need to get it done. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is I've been thinking about it, and you probably have noticed now that I have decided that I am switching my load upload times. I had been doing it 7 o'clock in the morning. Every video I had went up at 7 o'clock in the morning. It was just a convenient time for me to do it. I liked it, but from what I understand, there are more optimal times. Different people watch it videos at different times, so I'm going to try it a couple of different times and see if something works better than what I have been doing. Oh, I need to get that rope. So I don't know, I don't have all of the details worked out. I've just now made the commitment that I will be doing that. I just have not decided exactly when I will be uploading them. Let's drop these construction. Oh, I can't. You know what? If I come at it this way. There, now I can see a little bit better. That's probably enough. And we'll go for 3 again. You definitely need to go down. Okay, there. So this takes 6 logs and 4 rope. I don't have enough rope, and I obviously don't have enough logs. It makes sense that these are log intensive, but there we go. So I need, yeah, I need 2 more rope and a bunch more logs. So let me go cut down these trees. 1, 2, 3. Ah, nice. My sun resistance is finally all the way up. Whoops. Which makes sense as it's dark. Hey, chicken. Oh, you know what I didn't do today? Was I didn't make the bolts for my weapon. What do you call that thing? You know, I would trade my left arm to be better at remembering words and names. I don't know if that's a dyslexia problem or crossbow, but I am terrible at pulling certain words that I want out. Like, I know what the concept it is, but I cannot pull the word out sometimes. All right, I need 2 more rope. We'll drop you right there for right now. 1, 2. Let's craft, repeat. Actually, let's just make all of them. I'll put the rope back when I'm done. Now I will probably, when I get the copper, make this into another door, but for right now it's going to work. All right, let's grab that. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, it's after 12. That time goes by super quick. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. So thank you for watching and have a good day.